Welcome back, everyone. Looney Farm Guy here, and welcome back to a map testing on 4 Fields by Oma Tana, episode 4. Don't Fear the Reaper. I can hear the song playing in my head right now. One of my favorite songs, actually. Actually seen the Blue Oyster Cult in concert a number of years ago. It was quite awesome. Anyways, I digress. What is happening in this episode? We're here on console and PS5, and we're kind of finishing up our cycle of testing here on the 4 Fields map. There is lots and lots of stuff going on. These, yeah. So let's get an overview. We're going to be harvesting these crops in this episode, and we're going to see what the yield's like and all that good stuff there. I also took out so I took out a contract to harvest this and see how that goes. Maybe I might buy a bunch of harvesters and just let them go nuts, and see. The delivery point is here. So if we look at our, I got a few things planned for this this episode, trying to wrap things all up. So here it is, $106,000 plus, of course, any extra crop spelt over from from the crop when we turn it in. We're going to see what that also, if we go back, also planned. So I have bought most of the outside bits of the map, except for the, see, these are except for this. This is, what is that? That is like the wood chip and sawmill. So some of these production spots don't pop up until you actually buy the land. So if we go in here and sell it, it just has this. But if you buy it, there's the BGA plant. So you have to buy the land, and that BGA plant will pop up. That BGA plant, or BGA whatever, is the same as the one we placed down here. That's the one you can place down. So if you remember, we tried this out. It's exactly the same one, but it comes with the land. So you buy the land, you get the BGA. So you don't have to buy a separate BGA. Anyways, a few other things also popped up when you bought that. Biomass was there. Open air garden, there's another one here. And this plot number 26. And the BGA we know about already. There was nothing here that popped up. To do all this rest of this stuff here. Yes, the open air garden we know about there. That one came with the land. And then, oh yes, one more thing. I did buy, where is it? Oh, here, windmill production. You buy the land, but then you have to buy the windmill. So we're going to throw some grain in there. See, yeah, we'll see. Make some flour. If we take a look at our productions here. The windmill production, here we go. We got all the different kinds of flour we can make. Wheat, barley, oats, sorghum, corn, wheat. Oh, wheat flour. Oh, yes. Wheat flour with a byproduct of pig food. Nice. Nice. Yeah, the open air garden, again, is there. And the biogas plant that we just bought, there it is there. But it's just, as you can see, the recipes are exactly the same. So let's hop back in here. Yes, I have picked the Reaper just for something different, and a tool height header, and we're going to see how this does, because it's limited to 29 miles per hour, so that's as fast as we're going to go. And I left it at the standard capacity, and except I bumped the horsepower. So we're going to let this little fella go on his little carpet ride, and then we're going to go and queue up one of these fellows. Unrealistic. Yes, let's go with race. Well, we don't need it to go 100. Well, we can Wheel brand, we don't want I don't like, well, you know what? Let's go with tracks. And see if it makes any difference. US. And then color, oh, let's pick pink because I can. And we'll just, there, we'll buy this one. And then we're going to go with a tool height control header. 50 foot, just get a big one. 13 to 15, yes, just get the biggest one. Why not? And we're going to use him for the contract. Oh yes, we're going to try, yes, we're going to try something else. But we'll see if the tracks make any difference about the crop skipping. And we're going to see, we're going to try and dial this in to see if we can prevent it from skipping like we had when we were testing the other one. But we're going to do one contract to see how the contracts run, make sure they work. I do love the race edition because you can get to the field really fast. And we could, oh, he's stopped already. Oh my goodness. Right, so, oh, I should probably turn off that straw. Now, let's set this up, and this guy's going to be going just, so we're going to dial back the speed on this. We're going to try 50 miles an hour first. There we go. So L1, R1, and left and right on your left, or up and down on the joystick, your left joystick. And let's set this down, not too far down. Let's do it so it's just skimming the surface. And I think so. While I'm watching it, so that's what someone mentioned on the last episode, the skipping, or the episode before, the skipping crops, it's fine when you're watching it, but if you go into your menu, or you're scrolling, if you're scrolling to another vehicle, let's get a help window on there because I want to shut off the straw. Help window on, help me. There we go. So let's go disable straw swath. And I think I might be regretting having a small hopper on this. And let's go back here. And oh, what was that? Oh dear. Yes. I think now I remember that's what happens when you put tracks on these things. Unfortunately. Right, so let's solve that right now. Tools. Toolbox. That land is not owned by me. Yes, of course it's not owned by... Come on. I must own some land around here. There we go. This land is owned by me. Oh, I'm stuck. Right, so let's let's put wheels back on that. There. Let's go with those. Oh, did I not give... Oh, it reset. Come on. Colossus unrealistic. There we go. I hope I didn't lose a bunch of... No, it was... Yeah, no... Oh. I might have lost some crop doing that. You gotta be careful sometimes when modifying. Because it'll set the... I don't know why it does that. It sets the... resets it to default, and if I had more than 14,000 liters of crop in the hopper, it would... Oh, it did miss a spot over there. Right, so we're going to see how bad this does. But anyways, that we're going to have to look after that. This. So, how easy is it to get rid of trees on this map? I have the tree be gone, which does not... does not give wood chips. It just makes trees go away. And as you can see, even if you don't own the land, even if you don't own the land, this will make trees go away. So that's pretty cool. If I remember, I will put a link to this mod. It does come in handy if you just don't care about the wood chips and you just want a tree to go bye-bye. This pretty much is the cat's meow for doing that. So it looks like this, oops, what am I stuck on? Oh, this is actually a tree. Okay, a little itty-bitty tree. There we go. So, yeah, it works really good. The only thing you need to know about this is there's two different models. And when we go into tools and forestry equipment, the Tree Be Gone Mini is for skid steers only. The Tree Be Gone, this one here, the orange one, is for 3-point link. So if we look at this and look at the back, there is no 3-point link option. It is for skid steers only. I had someone ask me about that before and said, why wouldn't it hook up? Well, he had the wrong one. So anytime you're hooking anything up, look at where the attachment is, even though it doesn't say it. This one obviously, or not obviously, this one, as you can see, that is what a 3-point link attachment looks like. So the kind of the easiest way to look at that is take something that is in, say, a telehandler, and that's a telehandler connection. If we go out skid steer, if we go look at the bucket on the skid steer attachment, hey, that's what that looks like. That's for skid steers. If we go to front loaders and go to a bucket, that is what a front loader looks like. Looks very similar to a telehandler, but it's different. And then, of course, let's see here, front loaders, wheel loaders. Yes, wheel loaders also have a different looking, somewhat similar, but different. So that's a couple of ways to tell. So now let's go grab our truck here and unload. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make that hopper bigger on that reaper, because that's just too small for this. Apparently we're getting quite the yield from the spelt, so that'll be good. Let's take a look at, see how our nope, this one, growth. Yeah, he's skipping away pretty good, but if we're, oh, he's doing that again? Oh dear. That's not good. Now I remember. That's what they do with the tool height control for header option, unfortunately. Ooh, that's nasty. Don't know why it does that. Let's see if we drop it. Ooh, maybe because it's a little squirrely? Not sure why it does that. That's, yeah. So, I might have to change that header out with a Colossus header. Let's unload this. I seem to remember it did that before, but it didn't. It used to straighten itself out, but now it looks like it has a bit of an issue with. Let's see how it does that. So I don't think, oh, it starts out crooked and then it just does not end up straightening itself out. Goes too fast. Yeah, it just gets out of. So I wonder if we make it go slower. Let's try that. All right, so yeah, okay, well, we're going to buy another toolbox. Just have them all over the place. And we'll make this hopper bigger. Oh, too far away. Has to be pointed the right direction. There we go. Right, so let's go capacity Unreal, because, yeah, we need it Unreal. No, we don't need it Unreal. We need it 100,000? 50,000? Yeah, 50,000 liters. Let's try 50,000 liters, shall we? And we'll see what we end up with. Just this little strip of spelt. There we go. Maybe we'll swap out that John Deere header on this and get a Colossus. Oh, I don't think. Oh, okay. We're coming to the end of this row. Let's see what he does turning around this time. This isn't really meant to be a test of the Colossus harvester, but I mean, we're doing a little bit of everything. So let's see here. Is he's starting out a little bit crooked? Okay, so he did straighten. So I guess, yeah, it's working at the 40 miles per hour. I think too much power, too fast, get it all out of whack. So, all right, he's good doing this, and we are waiting on this fellow to finish. So, what else? Oh, let's take some grain over. So let me set this up. Let's take some grain over to our flour mill there, because we have some grain, and throw some in there, shall we? All right, so here we are at the grain mill, which has a bit of a tight spot here. But we got it, and we're unloading our grain, and we're going to go into our productions here, zip down to the bottom because it was one of the last. Oh, not all the way to the bottom. Where are we? Here we go. Wheat flour. So let's turn off the ones we don't have. So this one's 15 and you get 12 out. This one is 15, 12 and 3 pig feeds. So I don't know why you'd even want the first one when you can get extra bonus 3 pig food. You can always just sell it. And I'm curious as to how the pig feed is going to appear. And just by the way, there's a collectible, a little combine there, just in case you were wanting one. Can we open this door? Oh yes, we can go inside. And there it is. She's spinning when you turn it on. So that's pretty cool. Right, so there we go. We're going to see what that kind of looks like when that's done. And what next? Yeah, so... Oh, he's full again. Wow. Alright, so spelt looks like it is a really high. Let's take a look at our pH, nitrogen, yield. Yield looks pretty good. Now we did, yeah. So if we jump down here and get our, let's get our field info on. Run over here. 122 out of 125, yes. And we could, or 98 out. Yeah, we could have squeezed a little bit more, but not a whole lot more. Can always tweak that by, and the next one you could mulch it, and then seed, and then, oh, where am I going? And then roll it. And that'll, mulching and rolling will give you 2.5% for mulching and 2.5% for rolling, and I think that should usually brings you up to to the 100%. Also, if you yeah, the weeds will affect. So if you got weeds turned on, sometimes that. I thought I put this guy at a bigger capacity, did I not? 60, yeah, okay, yeah. So there we go. How is this guy doing? 197,000 liters already. That's a bit crazy. Yeah, he's skipping a little bit. Not too bad though. A little bit of skippage. Yeah, so I was saying the skippage. Some of my viewers have mentioned that when you're scrolling through, if you're watching them like this, they don't skip crop. But if you're tabbing through vehicles, I think they said that's could be a cause of crop skippage when they're going fast. So interesting. I know if you go slower, it's not as bad. And then of course, if the ground is really bumpy, then it tends to skip too. But with the tool height headers, doesn't matter what height it's at, it will harvest a crop. So very curious how they act sometimes. Let's see if we can bump this guy up to 42. See how fast we can get him to go before he does the little squirrely squirrel at the end. Right, so this is a contract field, right? Huge, massive field. And then we have our test. So we're going to concentrate. I mean, that's just a test to see if the contracts work, basically, which is a huge prospect because there's only 4 giant fields. So anyways, and then we're going to see what kind of yield. Obviously, I didn't plant equally sized fields here, so the yield is going to be, these ones are pretty much equal. We got a couple of these, but anyways, it's kind of curious to see, and it's the yield seems to be quite generous for these. We're going to see about the rye. We're going to see how much rye we get to. But anyways, so I'm going to continue doing this. I don't think there's anything really, not much else. We can just maybe hop over to our open air garden and see what we got here. Oh yes, we got all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so all kinds of, oh, now it's green. Look at that. Remember before we came in here and everything was like dead all the time? And now it's all green and growing. So this one looks a little bit, that looks a little bit, but cool, neato. Strawberries. Those are strawberries. What are those? Tomatoes, sorry. Tomatoes, strawberries, cotton, all the yummy stuff. Running waters, lots of water there. We got, yeah, all sorts of, oh, now it's, and it changed again. I wonder if it, oh, weird. I wonder if it goes through cycles. When a crop matures, it'll spit out a pallet, and then it'll, yeah, anyways, yeah, see you in a little bit. All right, so from that little strip of spelt, we have 132,175 liters of spelt, and oddly enough, looking at the mill that we bought, remember down the windmill mill, does not take spelt for spelt flour. We can't make spelt flour there. It's like, oh, okay. That's interesting, but we can at our farms production, horse farm production, and here we are. So we have a couple of things we can actually spelt to flour or spelled flour. So we're going to make some spelled flour and see what that looks like. And of course, then you can make all sorts of different stuff with the spelt. So that's kind of neat. It's just kind of, I'm going to say, it's a bit odd that the mill on the map didn't take spelt for flour. At least not that one anyways. But anyways, yeah, we're going to try that out. Then we're going to move on to the rye. Rye is a little bit more, you've seen that on a couple of maps already. And there we go, all the spelt. Right, so, update. How is, oh, he's skippity-doo-dah a little bit there too. I bumped it up to 48 miles per hour. He seems to be doing okay, at least he's not going wacko or crazy. And we'll see if we have enough capacity. And he does a little bit of, but he straightens out. He's, ooh. Now that I'm watching him, of course he's going to do this. Stop it. Okay, too fast. 47, 46, 45. So let's leave it at 45 then. Oh my. To babysit these things. No, it's I know it's the tool height harvester head on that. So, but anyways, right. Carrying on. We'll see in a bit. Right, so our harvester is finished harvesting the rye. And let's see what that, ooh, I like that. And how much did we get? 266,000 liters. That's pretty good. So, what's next? We're going to put that in our flour mill as well. I do believe now we have just the standard crops, as it were. Wheat. Yes. So we're gonna let this run through here. Our good our little friend up here is almost done. So let's follow him and see what we end up with this contract. So let's see that. Yeah, we're good there, and let's bump up the speed so we can finish this off right now. Yeah, no skipping while I'm watching them. Nice. And we're done. So, where does this go? Well, this apparently goes right here to the harbor. That's where we're delivering it. So it's just faster if we just kind of like go there at the 109 miles per hour over to the harbor and unload it from let's just drop our header. This will be much easier. Oh, I love how fast this thing is. Right. So, yes, I do believe it says to the harbor. Yes, we are at the harbor. So here we go. Unloading. And should be done pretty quickly. This thing unloads fast. Really nothing better out there. Nothing can compare. So, oh, look, there we go. So we got $71,000 extra. So lots of profit there. Although, interestingly enough, we got more out of the contract than we did with the sold product. Collect. Right. So obviously the contracts do work, and they work pretty good. However, I have noticed that on some other maps, the extra crop you get, actually you get more money from that than you do from the contracts. So I wonder if that's, I think that's, well, we lost some product from going fast and skipping, but it didn't skip a lot. And so we didn't lose a lot that way. And that's looking good. Let's get this guy on the barley here. Why not? Why not? And yeah, literally we're just going to let's set that down. Let's go back down to our 40 mile per hour limit here. And let's hop into here. And that's our rye. So a good haul of rye, and I like the color. Nice. We're going to take that back to our production farm, because I do believe, if we look at there, yes, rye flour, rye to flour, or rye flour. That's interesting that there's a rye flour, or you can just make plain flour out of it. That's kind of an interesting, a little interesting option there that's unique to the map, obviously. So let's get that. There we go. And let's just rye flour. There we go. So materials missing, not for long. There we go. Right on. There we go. So that's going in there. We're gonna zip back to the what is the capacities? Oh, there's lots of capacity here too. So no worries about filling it up right away. Come on. Oh, it's taking a while. That's the one thing about this trailer, is it does empty out a bit slow. Right. So, I guess we could, yeah, this guy's almost done. Wheat, yeah, you know what? We don't have to, we don't have to, really collect. Wheat is wheat. We're just going to dump it out on the ground. That one looks, wheat, that's, was it barley? Barley? Yeah, barley looks good. Let's move on to, I think the next one is, what is the next one? Oats. Oats. Let's see, see what we get with oats, shall we? Excuse me. Oh, I put the tracks on this to see if it acted any different. It pretty much, it works fine. I do have the Colossus header on this one, just because. Oh man, whoa. Really, I got it set at 40 miles per hour. Why did it do that now? It was fine before. Maybe it needs to be right down on the ground. I think that's what it is. It doesn't like being raised. I wonder if that's what it is. Or partly what it is. Let's see what it does here. We've pretty much, except for the, I want to see what the flower looks like. But we're pretty much kind of at the end of our run here on 4 fields. I really do like this map. If you like massive big fields, and yeah, okay, I think if it's, yeah. So if you're having trouble with the Colossus harvester and the tool height control headers, I suggest slamming them to the ground. It might work a little bit better. at least control that swing a little bit. I think because there's no friction on the front, it tends to go overcompensate itself. I think that's just what it is. So barley looks like we got pretty good. I mean, everything seems to be yielding, and of course, if you remember from last episode, everything, the crops are ready in 2 months, or well, 3 months basically. What I mean by that, you seed 1 month, the next month is your first growth, and the third month is we got lots of. The third month is when it's ready to harvest, so that's pretty good. You can't beat that. And here is canola. Cannoli. Right. Yeah, everything looks. Oh, let's see our yield map. Yeah, it's all looking good. You prep your field good, you're going to get really good yields, even in the poor. Let's see here, pH, soil. The soil map's pretty neat. It's quite diverse. Oh, we've had a collision. So let him go. Oh, where did our meadow go? Let's take a look at the meadow. Where is our meadow? Our meadow grass. Yeah, I didn't see any flowers. It said it was supposed to be meadow grass with flowers. We planted the meadow grass, and it looks just like grass. So, we were going to cut it. I don't think there's any difference. It just says grass. So it doesn't differentiate field info like it does with our other crop there that we did. So it appears to be really literally just grass. So right, I don't think anything's going to be different with the other crops. What do we got here? That we took a chunk of this one already. Oh, this is, I believe, soybeans. Yes, soybeans. We might as well just leave the pipe out. And then sorghum is next. Soybeans and sorghum. There we go. Yes, it all looks pretty good. Anything you plant, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with. Of course, we didn't try corn or any of the other basic, because corn is sunflower. Yeah. But I think that's enough. That is enough information to know. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take a look at our productions here with our flour and rye flour. So it's chugging along. I think what I'm going to do now is we're going to pop back to where's our, there we go, back here. Oh, there's our truck. What do we got here? What is this? Spelled flour. Nice. Look at that. And it's liftable. Although I do. Whoa. I do have liftable pallets on. Do I? Do I have liftable pallets? No, I don't have liftable pallets. Well, there's another bonus for you all. You don't need liftable pallets, at least not for the spelled flour. It's only 190 kilograms, so we can lift that 860 liters. Well, of course, now it's less because... Right, so I'm going to zip ahead, and we're going to do one more and last assessment of the productions and take a last look at that, and then I think we're done, so see you in a bit. Right on, so we are back and we have a ton of spelled flour, and so as you can see, there we go, 190 kilograms, 1,000 liters, liftable, awesome. Let's see what else pops up there. If I think we're going to have to turn off. So let's go in here and turn the spelled flour. Yeah, all sorts of productions. I'm not going to test them all. We can make bread out of spelt. So let's do that to distributing, and hopefully we get some rye flour popping up. There it is, rye flour. Looks yeah, rye flour. Rogan Mill. Nice. Right, so, oh, what's this? Pig food. There's our pig food. I kind of was wondering how that would show up. And there it is. Pig food is. Okay, stop hopping. Let's turn that to distributing, and pig food do distributing. We can make spelt bread. Oh, we need water. Well, I'm sure you'll get. Oh, we're just getting all sorts of stuff happening here. All right, so that is the farm shop. That's pretty good. What else happened? Let's see. What else we got? We have the TMR. Oh, silage. We got a ton of silage now. Right. Let's hop over to our garden. Excuse me. There we go. Open air garden. Are these liftable? No. 400 kilograms. Unfortunately, these... Oh, this is... What is this? Corn. So, corn's liftable. Not strawberries. Cotton. Yes, cotton. And I don't have the liftable pallets, so that's kind of neat. Potatoes. Nope, sugar beets. So you don't need to plant sugar beets. You can just use your garden plot to plant sugar beets. What do we got here? Potatoes. Nice. And is that liftable? No, lettuce is not. But I can pick up a whole pallet full of corn. So that's, I wonder if that was because these are custom for the map and these are base game, already base game items here. That's what I think is going on. The lettuce is not modified on this. Ooh, sunflowers. That is a lot of spits, I'll tell you. Last me all Sunday till my tongue starts bleeding. Right, so cool. Oh yes, let's check out our, where is our little windmill? Nope, not the spinnery. Oh, here it is. Windmill Productions. What do we got here? Right, so here is our, yes, pig food. Liftable is our flour. No, 230. Oh, it's too heavy. Actual real flour. Let's see. Premium flour. No, cannot lift it. Just a tad heavy. Interesting. Pig food, though. So, that's interesting. What else do we... right. I think that's it. We haven't done everything, but we've covered a lot. Let's pop back to our farm and wrap things up. So, in conclusion, I think... For the most part, oh, here's another, look at that. I even missed that. Look at that, little tractor. They're everywhere. I've been here so many times and I missed that. So that's 4 fields, everyone. This is the German one with the German buildings and such. If you pick the American style, they'll have American style buildings and so forth. But you can buy both. Afterwards, I think we didn't test everything, but we tested all the big stuff. I think hopefully that gives you guys a really good idea whether or not you want to play on this map. We didn't do cows, did we? Oh, wait, we didn't. Did we not? Did we not do? I thought we did. Oh yes, there it is. Yeah, we did. Oh, let's see if it collected manure. Because that was a thing. Yes, look at that. We have manure. No problems there. Manure? Yes. And we have cows. Cows, straw, slurry, yeah, everything. Oh, the food. I let it run out of food. That is my fault. I wasn't paying attention to it. Yes, but that's good. Yeah, I'm not going to test the pigs. Although we get free pig food, so if you want to do pigs, there's lots of productions that do pigs. But I think it's time to move on to the next map test, and I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but if you have any suggestions on what maps you want to see next, I'll put up a poll, an opinion poll on my channel. So by the time you see the next one, I'll probably have chosen one. But thank you all for watching, and I think this is OmaTana always puts out really fine stuff, and this map is no exception. And I'm sure you will enjoy it if you like big open fields. But anyways, I am rambling on. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for your comments and your questions. And we'll see you on the next map. But thanks again. I keep saying thanks. Thank you. But always remember, it's only a game. So till the next one, bye for now.